Good evening, everyone. We're checking in live from the second floor of Pioneer Street Market, also known as PSM. We're located inside HMR parking compound along Reliance Street in the city of Mandaluyong. This is Decaf Coffee Republic. I am Coach A. You're joining me for a Thursday. This is Strengthening Thursday, coaching for the zone. If this is the first time that we're meeting, I am Coach A. I'm a certified life coach, and I'm from Decaf Coffee Republic. Two things we do: we exist to inspire people and help transform life. And every night here at Decaf Coffee Republic, we conduct free community nights events, and life coaching is one of the things that we do here regularly. So last night, I want to take off by saying congratulations to Coach Bill. Okay, he launched his speaking engagement, his speaking career, and we've got a lot of great things. We've heard a lot of great things for Coach Bill, from shyness to shyness. Tama, ang taong mahiyain at hindi nagsasalita. Finally, he did it. He broke it yesterday. So if you are joining us for the first time, if you've never been to our coffee shop, you've never been to our community, I invite you to come over from Monday to Sunday. There's a lot of things that we offer here. Also, last night, Coach Sean and Coach Tian did Coaching 101, tama ba? And every Wednesday, every Saturday, we've been doing Coaching 101. So just in case you are interested to know more about life coaching, this house, this place is alive and a home and a family to certified life coaches. We're the certified life coaches in the house. Okay, we're now on batch 12. Okay, batch 12 is graduating on Saturday. That's why for those of you who are coming over for mastermind, wala po kaming mastermind on Saturday. We are celebrating the graduation night of batch 12. Okay, batch 13 is up next on November 3 and 10. So just in case you are interested to professionalize your coaching tasks, your coaching gifts. Okay, if you are a naturally gifted coach and you wanted to start being a professional coach, we are doing certification program here in Decaf Coffee Republic, and batch 13 is up next on November 3 and 10. Nasaan pa ang mga batch 13? Okay, we've got a couple of people in the house for batch 13 and we're so excited. Okay, we're believing for 13 students for batch 13 in Manila. Okay, so prayerfully you come over and let's do this together. And Coach K, if you're watching, okay, from Tacloban City, okay, we would like, okay, to announce that Region 8 on November 8, that's batch 14, okay, we are doing a certification program for Tacloban City for Region 8, and right now we've got a couple of students in line for that date. So if you are from the city of Tacloban, if you are from Region 8, if you are from anywhere within the area, and you would like, okay, to bring home Decaf Coffee Republic, okay, kung gusto yung nandyan kami, you would like as well, our whole family, nandyan kami, Mami Bell, Coach Candy, tama ba? Okay, Coach Mel will be with me there, so parang yan yung na-duplicate ko ano yung ginagawa namin dito. We'll be seeing you on November 6, 7, and 8, Life Coaching 101 on November 6, and Life Coaching Certification Program on November 7 and 8. Now, if any one of you who wants to really start a healing, okay, start the healing progress, the healing program in your community is starting with your own family. We believe that on November 8, as we remember 5 years of Yolanda, it is about time that we start breathing new life, we start breathing light in the city, in the whole territory, and we are one with Coach K and her family in starting this effort. Coach K and the whole Sabala family, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Thank you for welcoming not only Decaf Coffee Republic, but really the life coaching profession in your community, in your city, in your region. Now, I would like to do this in behalf of Coach K, just in case you are someone who would like to be a benefactors, and if you want to help those people who are still raising their funds, okay, from Tacloban, from Region 8, who wants to get certified on November 7 and 8. If you have a good heart, okay, if you are a person who normally give out, okay, and if you have been supporting Tacloban, the region for the past 5 years, okay, they're celebrating, they are commemorating, they are remembering Yolanda on November 8, and we've got a couple of community workers, we've got guidance counselors, we've got volunteers who are interested to professionalize what they're doing in the city, in the region, and we're knocking into your good hearts. Okay, if you want to contribute, if you want to help them out, Coach K Sabala, you can find her in the internet, you can find her in Facebook, and Coach K will be here on Monday. Mano, she will be here. Okay, Coach K, Mano is here right now on floor. He's joining us. Okay, so Two things, okay, that we do regularly here in DCAF Copy Republic as part of our community service is to give you classes, coaching talks, and another things are workshops. So, every day of our lives, from Monday to Sunday, may ginagawa po kami dito sa coffee shop, and most of the things that we do are free, but there are things that we do that requires your investment of time and money. And one of the things that we're having on Monday is time management. Sino dito ang may problema sa time management? O, hindi tayo nagsalita. Okay? Time management. Okay? You cannot manage time. You can only manage your response to time. Coach Miko, thank you for joining. Jamie, okay, you're there. Good evening. Okay, Kumo family, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Thank you for joining us for tonight. Alright, if you're watching this on a replay, okay, you're getting this from YouTube. This is Coach A. Thank you for joining. You may hit that subscribe button so you get notified every time we upload the video. Normally, we upload the live videos from Facebook around dawn or morning after the talk. Alright, so if you want to be a blessing to the community, I would encourage all of you to share this video, this link to your timeline, also to Facebook group. For tonight, we're going to be talking about habits. Okay, how to build up good habits and how to tear down or break down your bad habits. That's gonna be for tonight. Another thing that I would like to announce is on Saturday, we've been doing this every Saturday straight from the time that the mental health bill was approved into law. We are doing mental wellness, coaching for mental wellness every Saturday. That's gonna be 5 p.m. here. That's a free community service that we're doing. And this Saturday, I think we have Coach Maureen and Coach Tin. Tama ba? Because Coach Candy will be out there, okay? Nasaan si Coach Candy? Coach Candy is having another talk with doctors on Saturday. Tama ba? Quezon City Sports, okay, for Nadine Lustre, okay, Celebrity Sports Complex. And for those fans club of Nadine Lustre have been organizing these Kates and ADSP, maraming salamat for allowing life coaching to be part of what you are doing for mental wellness. Congratulations, Coach Candy. We're so proud of you. Alright, and for those of you who are certified life coaches and part of the TLCTI Global Family, Coach Philip went online last night. He did a very wonderful teaching class last night, and you can still catch up his video on our community page. Alright, moving on. Alright, if you are watching right now and you want to understand why you do what you do, okay, you are in for a treat tonight, okay? So, my question is, why do you do what you do even if you don't like what you do? Okay, why do you do what you do even if you don't like what you do? Quite the other thing is, why are there things that you want to stop but you cannot stop? And why are there things that you want to start but you start and you stop? Sino dito ang nag-try na ng habits and then you start and you stop? Tama? Okay. Bakit po tayo humihinto? We're talking about habits. Okay? Based on research, many of the things that we do that propel change and success in a person's life is brought about habits. It's not about productivity. It's about habits, the things that we've been continuously doing. Okay? So marami po tayong ginagawa way back when we were a child, and habits progress. Okay? Habits progress. Okay? O, sabi po nila, ang simpleng katamaran ay nagiging hanggang doon na lang tayo. We're just starting. Tama? So, habits progress. And interesting, based on studies, it is the bad habits that normally progress. And it is the good things or the bad habits that we simply say, forget it. Think about it. How many of you have experienced doing a New Year resolution? Hi, Mel. Sino dito ang nag-New Year resolution na? Sino dito ang nakatapos hanggang Disyembre, New Year resolution mo pa rin siya? Coach Claire, bakit wala ka dito? Na-miss ka na namin. Okay. Bakit? Okay, number one of the biggest issue that we have as a society, okay, I think every one of us generically, is we push too quickly in the fast way to get something done. So pag hindi na natin nakuha yung gusto natin ng mabilis at madali, ayaw na natin. Think about it. We tend to develop something that easily happens. Agree, disagree? Hi, Janet. Agree? Okay, can you connect with me? Okay, now, it says that when you develop a habit that is simple and easy, okay, when you try to develop something that is easy, you kind to stick to it. But if it is easy, people also think, why do I need to develop it when it can come naturally? Naisip nyo ba yon? Who brushed your teeth this morning when you wake up? Sino? Okay, that's a habit. Do you know it's a habit? So how did you develop that? Who took a bath? Who took a bath before getting out of the house? That's a habit. How did you develop that? Think about it. Over time, how did you develop that? Sino nagsuklay pagkatapos maligo? Inisip. Bakit ka nagsuklay? It's a must. It's a must? Really? It's a must. Okay, eto na lang. Sino dito may cellphone? Sino dito ang kahit hindi tumutunog ang cellphone, hinahawakan mo? 2,478. I will still remember it right. Based on survey, we hold our cell phone over 2,000 times in a day kahit hindi siya tumutunog. Tingnan mo yung cellphone mo, hindi tumutunog, hinahawakan mo, chinecheck mo. Isn't it? Chinecheck ko kung may message. Bakit tumunog ba? Hindi, chinecheck ko lang to be sure. Think about it. Okay, now, there are, based on study of Stanford, there are 3 R's of habits. There are 3 patterns why you develop a habit. Okay? And why some habit comes to you naturally. Would you like to know? Sige. Papas natin to Coach Rog. Okay? Sige, tingnan po natin if you would agree with this. Okay? Based on the study, there is a 3 simple steps pattern that every habit follows. Meron daw pong lahat sinusundan. What's the first one? Reminder. Reminder. Okay. Let's take a case of your phone. Sino po ang may telepono? Okay. What reminds you na may phone ka? What reminds you na may telepono ka, kapatid? Ringer. Tunog. Okay. When it rings, when it emits a sound, what does it triggers to you? It triggers a behavior. It triggers a behavior. What is a behavior? Pipick upin mo. Titingnan mo yung cellphone mo. Hahawakan mo yung cellphone mo. That's why, when your phone emits a sound or release a sound, even an alarm, even a notification from applications, what do? You check. You check. Because from a reminder, it triggers a certain behavior. Okay? Now, after, sabi niya dito, after the reminder, what's next? Based on your diagram, what next? Routine. O, anong gagawin mo dun sa routine? The behavior itself triggers you to take an action. So, pag narinig mo ngayon yung tunog, narinig mo ngayon yung trigger, yung reminder, what would be your routine? You will pick up the phone. And after you pick up the phone, ano pa pong ginagawa nyo? See? Isn't it true that after you pick up the phone, even if it's just a text or a phone call, before mong bitawan yung phone, may gagawin ka pang iba sa phone mo? Tama? So, isn't it true that from a reminder, you get a routine, and the routine, nanganak yung routine? Meron ka pang action. Some people, after sumagot ng telepono, titingnan kung may messages at pupunasan yung telepono. Tama? Yung iba, i-check yung settings. Yung iba, mag-check ng Facebook. Nanganganak siya. And, bakit po nagkaroon from reminder to routine na paulit-ulit mong ginagawa? Kasi may reward. That's the R, the reward. You get something. So what do you get? Pag tumunog yung telepono, sinagot mo siya, may makakausap ka, sasaya ka. Correct? Yun yung reward mo. That's why, even if hindi siya tumutunog at nalungkot ka, kukunin mo yung telepono mo, titingnan mo kung may message siya. Isn't it true? Isn't it true? See? Reminder, routine, reward. Paulit-ulit lang siya, but from that set, something would normally develop. Something would normally evolve. Now, the thing is, are we in any way vigilant what is being developed? Yeah, exactly. So, let's take your morning routine. You get up in bed, you brush your teeth, tama? You wash your face, tama? Okay, because that routine gives you the reward of being fresh, being good looking, tama? Naturally, pag ginagawa mo yon, okay, your hygiene develops. Some people starts what? Anong ginagawa ng ibang tao? Nagni-nail cutter na din? Correct? Nag-check na rin sila ng weight nila? Ano bang ginagawa nyo? Nagde-dental floss after ng toothbrush? Right? Correct? Some people who've got the habit of morning prayer, morning worship, gets the Bible, gets the journal, takes the coffee, eventually, they can prolong it and gets into a longer meditation. Tama? So, normal po yun. May nangyayari at may nangyayari. Okay. So, think about the habits that you have today and you would say, naging automatic. Why it becomes automatic? Because it's a product of the routines that develop because there is a reminder and there is a reward. Ikot lang po siya. Reminder, routine, reward. Okay? Pag kumakain ka, anong reminder na kakain ka? Gutom? Time. Yung iba hindi gutom eh, pero pag nakita mo alas 8 na ng gabi, come on now. Iniisip nyo ba yun? Oo. There are times, tanggalin natin ng relo, mag-usap tayo, magkwentuhan tayo pa, magkasama nyo mga kaibigan nyo. Tapos ang ganda ng usapan, nanunood ka ng movie. Maalala mo bang gutom ka? The reminder is the time. Opo. Nahiya ako. Sana. Depende sa tao. Oo, depende sa weight ng tao. Okay? The time, the clock itself is a reminder. The clock itself is a reminder. If I take away your clock and you're falling in line and you don't know you've been there for 30 minutes and you're just talking with a friend or you're on the cell phone, you're okay. Okay? But if you have your time and you keep looking at your watch, on your wristwatch, even 10 minutes and 15 minutes in line, ang haba. So it's a reminder. So take a look at your life, take a look at yourself, what are key reminders that you hold? Anong meron sa buhay mo that creates something naturally that triggers a behavior, okay, that creates that behavior creates a routine, and eventually it's either gives you a reward or a punishment. But normally hindi mo kasi nakikita yung punishment. Okay? Why do you eat a lot of chocolates and sweets even alam mong masama? Pag nakakita ka ng kumakain ng tsokolate, pag nakakita ka ng magagandang bars, or nakakita ka ng marami, that's why, if you go to retail stores, isn't it, ang ginagawa po nila, dinadump kayo ng punong-puno, madaming-madami, because that is your reminder that chocolate is good. Okay? So, pag nakakita ka ng suklay at maghapon ka nang hindi nagsusuklay, ano nangyayari? Marge Gerald, hello. Ano? Hindi nyo ba nakita yon? Maghapon kang nakaharap sa laptop mo, maghapon kang may ginagawa. The moment na makakita ka ng suklay, the moment you're seeing a comb, you will be reminded hindi ka pa nagsusuklay. This it happens to you. Alright. Tama ba? Okay. So, habits formed by the same 3 steps process. All of that. You've got the reminder, the routine, and the reward. So, my challenge to you, okay, what are the things that you have today that sets a very good reminder in your life? Okay? If you cannot read a book, okay, some of my clients, I do this, okay, yung mga kailangan magbasa pero hindi makapagbasa, okay, normally what we do is, kinakalat yung mga libro o yung mga dapat basahin sa bahay. Sa lahat ng parts. I've done that. When I started trying and started learning to read the scripture, wherever I go, I got that. Every parts of the house, wherever I go. Because something triggers you. Something triggers you. For those writers, okay, na hindi makapagsulat, sabi nila they're running out of creative juices. Many of them would get to the habit of putting paper, pens, and papers all over the place kung nasaan sila. Because it reminds them, okay, that they can write. They should write. They must write. So what about you? What about you? What are your reminders? Yes? Okay, now, here's the thing. The opposite would be if you have things, okay, that cause you to panic and to be fearful pag nakita mo yung mga bagay na to. So instead of you doing your routines, magpo-pull back ka kapag may mga negative reminders sa'yo yung particular items. So I don't want to go with that. I would like to pause and really press and really pound on the positive reminders that normally you get. Just simple, like your cell phone, the watch, the shoes. Take a look at it. Yung shoes mo, di ba automatic kung ano isusuot mo kapag maglalakad ka, kapag tatakbo ka? Nag-iisip ka pa ba kung rubber shoes or heels? It's automatic. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Try mo. If you haven't traveled for the longest time for a long time, bumili ka. Tingnan natin, bumili ka ng luggage. At yung luggage ilagay mo dyan sa harap ng salamin. Tingnan ko lang, kung hindi araw-araw nang ginawa ng Diyos, maaalala mo gusto mo mag-travel at lahat-lahat ng mga iba't ibang lugar, maaalala mo. Because that is a reminder. So, reminder, routine, reward. Okay, now, who wants here to build a good habits? Okay, now, I'm going to share with you 3 things that you can easily do to build a habit or start a good habits. Okay. How do you decide you want to create a certain habit? That's my question first. How do you decide? Paano ba kayo natututo? Paano nyo ba nagugustuhan? Paano ba kayo nag-iisip, I want to build these habits? Saan galing? Why do you desire a particular habit? Because you don't have it? How were you reminded you don't have it? Okay? Truth of the matter, habits that you want is built on the perspective of lack. Kasi wala ka. Or, nakita mo meron siya at gusto mo siya. Tama, mali? Ayaw nating aminin. If you can connect with me, can you just give me some emojis? Okay? I have people on floor. May mga kasama po ako. This is live. Okay? Many times, your mind, okay, forces you to want something you don't have, including habits. Isn't it right? And because you don't have it, and you're forced to have it, it becomes difficult. Isn't it true? Kaya siya mahirap kasi hindi siya natural sa'yo. Coach Len, Coach K, ayan na, okay, hello Dika family, okay, online na sila, okay? Tama po ba? You don't have it, you're coming from a position of lack, and you want it, kaya siya mahirap gawin. Okay? O, tingnan natin. Sino dito ang gusto ng healthy body? Healthy body. And most of you would know and would hear from people who have a healthy body that they go to gym. Yes? Can we all go to gym? And therefore we forget about it, but we desire it. Okay, let's talk about it. Hindi pagpunta sa gym. Building of good habits po ang pinag-uusapan namin dito. Alright, so, number one, okay, if you want to build a habit, don't get it from a position of lack. Build on something that is already existing. Because if you build it from a position of lack, there is so much effort and people don't want effort, including you and me. Agree, disconnect? Tama? Agree? Ay normal kasi pag nag-agree yung tao, nagdi-disconnect eh. Ayoko na, nag-agree ako, alam ko yung tinamaan ako, coach. Tama? Let me repeat this. If you come from a position of lack, it will be difficult and it will require a lot of effort from you, and most of the time, you cannot sustain it. But if you start on building something from what is already existing and what you are already doing, there is a lot of possibility that it would be easier for you. Okay? How many of you brush your teeth when you get up in the morning? Okay. What if after brushing your teeth, okay, you put the habit of doing the dental floss, taking your vitamins, taking your nail cutters. Ay, kaysa ba? Okay, you want to have it, so you build it. Habit it, read as... Tama po, maipilit lang daw ang habit. Talaga to si Coach K, oh. Nagsisimula na. Okay. Build on something that you have. Not if you don't have. Okay. Sino dito ang pumasok ka na sa opisina at nakita mo ang dumi ng kuko mo? Tapos na-stretch ka. Tapos kinakagat mo na lang yung kuko mo kasi ang dumi. Right? Isn't it true that even nail cutting is something that you forget? Okay? So if you want to build something, I'm starting on the low key. Because kung yung low key po hindi natin kaya. Mamaya po, naakyat natin to. Okay, on the low key. After you brush your teeth, which every one of us does, okay, what can you do? Ayen, thank you for joining and watching us tonight. After brushing your teeth, what can you do next? Floss. Oh, yung ayoko mag-floss. Anong kaya mo pang gawin? What can you build on? Huh? Ginagawa niyo yun? Tama? Okay? Yeah. The point of the matter is, you start on what you are already doing. The trigger point is, I'm doing something. Okay? In my case before, when I'm starting to read the scripture, I put the Bible inside the bathroom. After the toothbrush and the face washing, I do it. Nandun siya. Okay? Some people, okay, sino dito may habit of taking coffee in the morning? Okay. When you get up in the morning and take your coffee routine, habit of taking coffee, what can you do together with coffee? Huh? Read. Take your vitamins. What else can you do? Taking your journal. Looking at your planner, correct? You can do. Or taking your coffee and just meditate. Just be quiet. Because to me, my coffee is sacred, so I just be quiet. Just to savor that. Correct? Okay. What are your other routines that you do that you think you can beef up? Okay. Sino dito tumitingin ng closet? Naghahanap ng damit sa closet. You do that once a week? Once every day? Correct? Hindi ba pwedeng isama na pag nakita mo yon, magtiklop ka na rin ng ibang nakakalat ng damit? Tama? Hindi ba pwedeng pag kumuha ka ng sapatos mo, linisin mo na din yung katabing sapatos para nalinis mo ibang sapatos mo? Yeah. The point of the matter is, if you want to develop something, hook it up to something that you are already doing today. Don't build it up from nowhere. So, if you want to start a healthy lifestyle of walking, sabi mo going to the gym, maybe going to the gym is far off today if you're not going to the gym. What can you start? Walking. Mahirap po yun. Alam mo bakit? Eh kung hindi ka nga makapaghagdanan eh. Kung ayaw mo nga bitawan yung elevator eh. You're getting the point? So you cannot do a 1-hour walk if you are not yet in the habit of using the staircase. See? So paano nangyari na gusto mo pang mag-treadmill? Paano nangyari gusto mo pang mag-effort sa gym? How many of us would enroll in a gym at hindi tayo tumutuloy? Correct? Oh, ito. How many of us started a healthy diet, a healthy food? Alright? Go vegan, go vegetables. If you go a drastic change, it's difficult. But if you start introducing more greens in what you eat, it's easier, correct? But people don't do that. Because our mindset is, if I want something, I start it that way. That's where the difficulty comes. But again, when I started, I said, we are a society, we are a generation that we want to see results immediately. So if you want to see results immediately and get inspired, hook it up to something that's already working. So that's number one. So I'm not sure about you, but I'm believing meron kang good habit ngayon. Meron? Okay, let me challenge you. Put that down right now, write it down, and I want you to think of what else can you put into that habit. What else can you connect with that? Okay. What else can you put in there? What else can you add on? What else can you stack on it? You call it stacking. What can you stack? Ay, si Kevin ang sagot, ako. Ang galing naman talaga. Okay? Habit stacking means from one good habit that you are doing today, you stack another one, you stack another one, you stack another one. Build on it. Okay? Point number 2. Okay. If you want to create or start a habit that is good, that will be beneficial, begin with what you love. Meron ka bang mahal? Yes. Maliban sa taong katabi mo? Patay daw tayo dito. Okay? Think of the people who said, I wanna learn how to swim, pero takot sa tubig. Can you learn how to swim? You cannot. The first thing is you love the water. If you don't love the water, okay, but here's the thing. There's a research that said some people don't get to love swimming not because they hate water, but because they hate the preparation. True? Yeah. Nakaka-stress daw po kasi yun. There's a research that says that. I'm okay to learn how to swim. I'm okay to get to the water. But the problem, based on research, is because swimming is one thing that you do that requires a lot of prep. If you can connect with me, put some emojis, tama? I think I'm one of those. Ang daming ginagawa sa buhay eh. And after, before and after. Ba? And some people, based on study, who are into physical appearance, regimens, okay, yung mga girls daw, women, na naglalagay ng mga creams and everything in their face, they don't want to go into swimming lesson because that would technically hits them. Ayaw, ma-expose sa sun. Therefore, you've got to start somewhere and doing what you already love. You're getting the point? So if you are saying, I want to, be fit and start by swimming. Kasi marami kasi pumapayat sa swimming eh. Sabi nila, no? Tanungin natin si Coach Rizel kung totoo yan. Totoo, would you agree? Sabi nila, the best part daw and the fastest to lose weight is swimming. But if that person is into really a lot of routines and regimens personally, swimming will not work. So eventually they lost it. Okay, now, who loves dog, who got dogs? Okay. If you want to start walking 1 hour, 2 hours as part of your healthy regimen, the best way is to walk your dog because you love your dog. You getting the point? Love it. Connect it there. The thing is, you want to start something na wala talagang connection sa buhay mo kaya hindi mo nagagawa. Parang masabing nagawa. Okay? Think about the people who start, sabi nila, okay, I wanna go healthy greens on my diet and all. If they've been going through the supermarket and looking for green and, good labels of food, okay lang sa kanila. But if it's something that bago, first time nilang gagawin, di ba? Yun eh, ordeal yun. And they simply quit it. So what are the things that you love? Sabi nung iba, paano coach ko ang gusto ko kumain? Shopping. Okay. Shopping is one thing. If you love shopping at may pang-shopping ka, doon mo i-connect yung paglalakad mo. Yeah. Di ba yung mall? Mag-end-to-end ka ng mall. Lahat yung lakarin mo. Lahat yung akyatin mo. Oh, totoo yun. Try mo, di ba? Walking. You're getting the point? Okay, so I don't know about what beautiful habit you have right there, but that habit, okay, if that's something that you love, definitely there's something you can bring up of that. People into music. Hindi nyo ba nakita yung mga taong kumakanta? Pag hawak ko yung gitara, anong pwedeng gawin, Mano, pag hawak mong gitara? Oh. Anong ginagawa, Mano? You create your own music, correct? Yeah. Connect siya. You entertain people. May ginagawa ka something. Tama? As against people na hindi nagigitara, hindi kumakanta, tapos sabihin na, gagawa ko ng tula. Hirap eh. Tapos sasabihin mo, wala akong creative juice. Correct? So, get into something. Some people I've known, okay, yung mga sumusulat po ng poetry, before sila nagsusulat, nagre-recite. Nagde-declaim, nakikipag-usap. Sabi ng iba, hindi nakikipag-argumento lang para maisulat. I have a friend, tawag yun. Friend, away tayo. Yung away sa kanya is discussion. Bakit? Magsusulat ako eh. Just to get something in the ball, into rolling. Get the point? Okay. Art, I'm not into art, but I've seen people na they call it doodle art, di ba? Yes. Just doodle, and you're happy with it, and eventually you create all the masterpieces because you love doing it. Okay? Sino dito may kaibigan at mahal mo yung kaibigan mo? Sino? Didn't you realize that when it's something between you and a friend, you and a partner, you and a boyfriend, you and a girlfriend, at nag-usap kayong gawin natin itong dalawa, di ba natutuloy? Tama? As again, sinabi mong ako lang ang gagawa. Tapos sinikreto mo pa. Think about it. Even those people, I'm using lang po the diet kasi mga normal po yan. Di ba kahit yung sabihin mo magda-diet ka mag-isa, pag sinikreto mo, walang nangyayari. Maniwala po kayo, ang diet, di ba? Gusto nyo maging effective yan, i-publish nyo. Pag-jogging, pag may kasama. Di ba tama? Isikreto mo lang, I will be healthy, I will be, lahat yung I will be mo, na ikaw lang nakakaalam. Malamang ikaw lang ang nakaalam, wala na, hindi mo na nagawa. Dancing. Come on now. O hito. Those people who tried cleaning, okay? I know somebody, we've got this sermon or we've got this preaching from the church na yung mga ginagamit mo daw na hindi mo nagagamit for like 6 months or 1 year, i-dispose mo. If you've never done that before in your life, it's difficult, correct? But if you are a person who gives to charity and who helps other people, and if you tie up that cleaning of the closet to that giving to the community and to the charity, di ba mas madali? Think about it. So the thing is, what you wanted to do or achieve, don't get into the galaxy, don't get into the people outside there and copy what they've been doing. The point is, what do you love to do? Let's start from there. Okay? Number 3, okay, I'm down on my 3rd point. This one really works. Okay? 5-minute routine. I think I've talked of 1 sessions dito. 5-minute routines. Anything that you want to do, start it up with 5 minutes. I-alarm mo yung clock mo. 5 minutes. Beginning and end. O sige, gusto natin i-test. Maglakad ka na 1 oras, mahirap. Maglakad ka ng dire-diretso na 5 minuto, di ba madali? Come on now. Sige, pag sabihin ko sa'yo mag-jumping rope ka ng 20 minutes, mahirap. Mag-jumping rope ka ng 5 minutes, is okay. 5 minutes rule would always work. Try it. And please don't overdo. Don't overdo. Try mo muna yan, 5 minutes. When it's comfortable and becomes natural, it becomes part of you, gawin mo. Okay? Some people who try this, okay, wherever they go, they will walk for 5 minutes before they stop. I know someone, ganun yung ginawa niya. Kasi issue niya talaga yung paglalakad, yung cardio, sabi nga ni Mami Bell, sometimes po, we get to age and we needed to do that. So I know someone, okay, 5-minute rule, kung dumating siya sa coffee shop, 5 minuto siya maglalakad before siyang uupo. Get to the house, 5 minuto siya maglalakad before siyang uupo. Gagawin lang niya yun, continuously. And then after 5 minutes, you can move to 7 minutes, you can move to 8 minutes, you can do, it doesn't really matter. The point is your starting ground should be the 5 minutes. Because 5 minutes is so simple. Would you agree with me? Yeah. But there's so much you can do with 5 minutes. Okay? I think last time I talked about decluttering. This is also part of my discussions. If you want to declutter your place, if you want to declutter your closet, I'm doing this by the way. If you want to declutter your old things, just do it 5 minutes. Alarm mo yung clock mo, tapos pag nag-green siya, tapos na ako. Kasi may nagawa kang 5 minutes. Yep. Sorting. Kaizen. Di ba nag-sort? Di nyo ba alam na kaya ang hirap i-implement ng Kaizen? Ang pinakamahirap ng sorting. Look at your closet. Tingnan natin lahat ng gamit natin. Napakahirap niyang i-sort. And I know someone, okay, bato-bato sa langit, ang tamaan sa pole, bumibili po ng daming canister, lalagyan and all. Wala naman. Now, here's the thing. If you are not serious to do the sorting, don't buy canister, don't buy all these layers and cabinets and all. Why? Law of space say, anything that you put in there na walang laman, magkakaroon ng laman. Yes. Ay, Coach K, paano po ang habit ng pagmamahal? Okay. Maidadagdag ako dyan. Kung habit mo ang pagmamahal, okay? Okay lang daw po ang habit ang pagmamahal, wag habit ang pagpapasakit. Okay. There's such a law of space. If you buy canister, if you buy cabinets, if you buy organizers, and you are not serious to work on your decluttering, it will not work. The law of space states, whatever you clean up, in a little while, magkakaroon yan ng laman. Try it. I've tried it as a mother. I'll clean up one space, walang laman, klarong-klaro, it will just be a few days, puno na yan ng laman. Tama? Okay. From Coach K, like habits ng pang soul level, kahit isang sample lang, Ay, soul level. Eto na. Simple. O, soul level. O, gusto niya ng medyo malalim na to na nga. Akala mo madali to, Coach K, ha? Okay. Soul level, because this is coaching for the soul. Actually, pang-ending ko dapat yun, pero dahil hiningi mo, eto na. Okay, para sa'yo. Okay? You want your soul to be refueled, re-energized, and reconnected every now and then. Okay? One habit is to clean up the list of people in your life. O, yun ang ending ko dapat eh. Inuna ko na para sa'yo. Yeah. It's a habit. But you cannot do that, okay? You cannot go to the habit of cleaning the list of people in your lives if you do not have the habit of building the right people in your life. Kasi lahat tinanggal mo, di walang natira, kawawa ka naman. Doon ka muna. It's okay. I've talked about it in my last talk, running empty. You've got to create edits in your relationships. If the relationship is not helping you, you can do edits. I don't believe in cutting relationships, okay? But I believe in parking relationships. Okay? Magkaiba po yung cut sa park. Ang park, you park it on the side, it's still in your peripheral vision, but life continues and you focus on what you need to do. Because there are relationships that no matter how you want to redo it, remodel it, renew it, refresh it, kahit ano pang gawin mong it's not working because it's not yet the timing. Maybe you're still at work, the other person is still in progress. Sally, super agree. Yes, thumbs up po tayo dyan. Okay, some emojis. Okay, by the way, if you're watching online, if you're taking up some notes and you're getting some lessons, I would appreciate if you can just share it there in the comments. Some people don't watch the whole video but really read through your comments and they start getting something from what I'm saying. Alright? Okay? Dun muna tayo sa building. Because if you cannot build things, you cannot build people. Kaya po, bagay ang pinag-usapan natin. But you are right, okay? This is coaching for the soul. Ang ending po talaga nito para sa sarili mo. Okay? So if we redo that, okay, talk about the relationship and talk about your soul, okay? What are your good habits right now that refuel and re-energize your soul? You're reading your scriptures, you're reading your spiritual materials about spirituality, tama po ba? I believe all of us, regardless of religion, we've got something that we read. Agree? Yes. We've got some form of worship. We've got some form of connecting with the universe. We've got some form of connecting with the higher being. Agree? Agree. Okay, so if you are in there, what are the habits that you can connect with that? To me, in my case, okay, because I'm in the habit of that, every time I do that, I remember people that needs prayer. And I utter the prayer. How many times we tell people, I'll pray for you, but we never prayed for them? So, to me, I connect it. I connect it with that. And, wag po masyadong madami. In my case, I remember 2 to 3 people. When I say I remember, ano po yun intentional? Alam mo yun talagang may 3 tao kang iaakit mo talaga at ipagdadasal mo. That's for me. So I don't know about you. Because we've promised a lot of prayers to a lot of people. Do we really pray for them? Of course, some people we pray just, spontaneously during the whole day. But to me, whenever I remember this, I do this. Okay? One thing that I'm doing right now, whenever I miss my father, I get to the habit of going back to the old pictures, as in, when I say old pictures, binabalikan ko po yung mga postings sa Facebook kasi hindi naman namin lahat nakuha yan when he died. So ngayon babalikan ko siya and I try to research something na hindi ko pa nakuha before just to pull up all the directory, my files for that. So I don't know about you, but get into that. Do something that you love. Start with something you love. Okay? One thing that I do right now, lahat ng hindi ko gustong gawing errands, I do it with my daughter. Yun lang. I love it. Kasi to me, dreadful yung errands, diba? Ayoko yung errands na yan. But if I do it with my daughter, chill. Yun. Because in my mind, I'm not doing the errands, I'm having a time with my daughter. Yep. So maybe you can pull it up for the soul yun. Tama? Kasi yung mindset mo, naku, ayoko na naman, ito naman, gagawin ko naman, okay, yan. Okay? Or if you want to eat, you love eating, o di lahat ng errands mo, doon mo idikit lahat ng dates mo. Pwede, di ba? Pwede. And finally, 5 minutes routine. 5-minute routines, simple. Use 5 minutes to express your gratitude. in life. Express, rethink, recover, renew, refresh. Isipin mo lang, anong meron ka na pwede kang magpasalamat? Take an inventory of the things that you have. And you know how I do it? Yung 5 minutes, masyado pong mahaba yan. Pag iisip mo lang lahat, ang haba po yan. You know, ako I start with, thank you, Lord. I'm grateful for what I have as a person. Then move to my family. Okay? To my children, to my spouse, my biological, my siblings, my mother. My new habit is I go to decaf once or twice a week. Yan. Pumapag-ibig tayo, Coach Claire eh. Thank you so much. Totoo yan. Okay? So, you move bigger and bigger so you can consume your 5 minutes when you talk about soul refreshing. Diba? For some people, music is their prayer, their worship. Yun po yun. Tatlo lang po yun. I shared only 3 things. Alright. So what about the bad habits? Sino dito may bad habits? I'm gonna go to the bad habits now. How to break bad habits? Sinong gusto mag-break ng bad habits? Okay. Truth of the matter, all bad habits are out of 2 things. Dalawa lang po. They are caused by stress and boredom. Lahat po ng bad habits natin, across the board, across the room, lahat po tayo, kayo pong nanonood, lahat, all by guests on floor. Test it. Di ba kanina pinaisip ko kayo ng bad habits? Tingnan po ninyo, lahat yan matitrigger kapag boredom at stress ka. Would you agree with me? Yeah. So, what do? You interrupt and disrupt your boredom and stress. Very simple. Okay, now, what do you do with your bad habits? What do? You change? You cannot change. Take it out? You cannot. But you can replace it with good one. Replace it with good one. Madam, yun po yung habit nyo, di ba? Palitan po natin. Speak well. Di ba, no? Tama ba ako, ma'am? Doon siya galing. The moment your stress or boredom triggers, you'll get to that habit. Lalabas siya. So yung bad habit mo, kapatid, check it out. Saan galing yan? Yeah. Some people throw things. Some people bang doors. Some people withdraw. Some people shut down. Some people wall up. What happens to you? What caused the stress? What caused the boredom? Dalawa lang po yan. Wala pong iba. Okay? And you cannot tear it down. You cannot take it away. You can only replace it. Alright? So, what can you do? Hi, Coach Jendi. Thank you for joining. How do we break it? How can we start replacing it? I'm going to give you a couple of things to do. Number 1, okay, choose a good substitute. So, if you are in the habit of eating, okay, when you are stressed and bored, don't stop eating. Just change what you're eating. Natuwa kayo. Tingnan nyo nung sinabi ko. If I tell you, don't eat, magagalit ka. Nung sinabi kong change what you're eating, masaya ka. See the point? Would you agree with me? Alright. Natuwa, di ba? So, palitan natin. O kung gusto mo, wag lahat mas sweet, pwede bang at first run, 50-50. 50% sweet, 50% iba. Number 2, cut out, stay away, run away as fast as you could. Okay, actually get out as much as you could from all the triggers as possible. What triggers your stress? What triggers your boredom? Kasi may trigger points yan. It is unfortunate that many times, we are the one who even go nearer to the trigger points. Bakit? Susubukan ko lang. Baka this time kayanin ko. Ilan po gumagawa niyan? Baka this time kaya ko na. Subukan ko lang. Wag na. If you want to replace and break that, wag ka nang lumapit sa tukso. Tumakbo ka. Okay. Another thing that you can do is to join forces with someone. Get somebody. A buddy. Really. Oo. Ang tawag po natin minsan dyan, accountability partner. Okay? But accountability partner does not necessarily do it with you. What I'm suggesting is, get somebody who does it with you, who will do it with you. So halimbawa, you wanna start writing, edi mag-usap kayong dalawa. Let's start writing every day of our lives. Mga 3 stanzas, gano'n. Mga 3-liners, magsulat tayong dalawa. Kasi pag accountability partner, it fails because we get the feeling na nagre-report tayo para daw siyang reportorial. Okay? So, if you want to have, if you wanna use this strategy, get somebody who would commit to do the same with you. Okay? Another thing that you can do is, many times when you want to cut a bad habit, you beat yourself. Sino dito yung binibit mo yung sarili mo kasi kain ka ng kain na matataba, ng matatamis? Sino ka, di ba? You beat yourself, correct? And sasabihin mo, tumigil ka ng kakakain kasi ang taba-taba mo na. Tumigil ka ng ganito kasi ang pangit-pangit mo na. And you say all those things. Why don't you, alright, shift it in, okay, visualize yourself having that results already. Believe that you can eat less of the sweet and more of a nutritious food. Believe that it's possible for you to cut down the stress level. Correct? Okay, next. Another thing that I can suggest is, okay, change your narratives or add to your narrative the word but. B-U-T. Okay? I am fat and out of shape, but I could be in shape in 2 months if I do this. Put the word but. Yeah. Naisip nyo ba yon? I am bad at this, but. Dugtungan niyo po yung salitang B-U-T. Just add that back and you will start seeing that a new narrative starts to form in your mind. Okay? Where do you begin? How do you know what to choose to substitute? How do you know what you cut triggers from? How do you know if you need somebody to partner with you? How do you know what to visualize? And how do you know what are those narratives that you have to put that back? Simply, you've got to start writing it down. Write it down. That's the first thing. Write it down. Because if you don't write it down, you forget it. If you don't write it down, you just let it down. Tama? Nawawala siya. So write it down, all the habits that you want to replace, and start looking for substitute, cutting the triggers, having somebody to do it with you, visualize that you're out of there, okay, and start putting narratives with the word B-U-T. At the end of the day, starting a good habit or breaking a bad habit starts with the posture of the heart that you want to be better. Because if you are not in that situation, and if you believe that you are already at your best state, then you will not desire an improvements, or you will not desire to check on the areas that can be improved. And where that posture comes from, it comes from the posture of a humble heart. At the end of the day, humility pride itself of boosting the very person, and that person is you. Many times we believe that when we are humbled, we are praising other people. Humility is for you. Humility is for you to rise up. Humility is for you to get the best out of life. Humility is for you to see that there's more to life than what you have today. Good evening, everyone. This is Coach A. Thank you for joining me tonight.